Hey, True Believers, Englentine here, and we're a little bit late, but you know what? It's going to be worth it because we finally decided on the comic we're going to do, and this is Bad Comic Theater. We're going to give an awesome reading to What If number 34. It's the comedy issue, basically a whole bunch of skits, and we have no plan, which is just showing off the professionalism of this channel. I think you guys are going to have a great time with it, so...
yeah, didn't you auction this book?
Yeah, I've auctioned this book before. Yeah,
I thought you did. I remember seeing it.
Yeah. Did it actually sell for what it was supposed? Yeah, I think it actually sold for around the $10 or $12 that it was going for.
It sold pretty good price. Yeah.
By the way, this book went up in value, not because of the TV show, but because there was apparently in the Immortal Hulk, there was a yellow Hulk. So this one didn't really stick. It didn't go as high as what they thought. The speculators said, wait, there's a yellow Hulk in What If number 34. So that's the first appearance of this character. What? It's in one freaking panel, and we'll get to it.
Yeah, it's a stupid panel.
It's probably a coloring mistake.
No, it's not. It's a joke. It was a joke that we'll see, but
it is a joke.
It was ridiculous, very, very ridiculous. So, okay, once again, we don't really have a plan, so we're going to be winging it. And if you've ever seen one of these, I'll also know that you could join sometime. All you need is a working microphone and the ability to be understood. All right. Well,
and chicken wings, because you keep saying wings.
Because RDV.
Not on Fridays.
Okay, so here we go, gang. Not an iconic cover, but man, it kind of should be, don't you think?
It kind of gives you a clue as to what's inside.
All right.
Really catches your likeness there.
Yeah, if only I could violate my sacred trust in again, and what is that? And again, meddle in human affairs, I would save you from this. The Marvel Universe has gone crazy, and the alternate realities will never be the same.
That's Bree's line.
All right. You're stealing.
Let's go.
Here we go. Eric?
Stan Lee presents a stunning saga of an alternate reality. I am the Watcher. I am a method watcher, and I smoke. One of an ancient race of extraterrestrial beings who has undertaken to observe all the worlds in the known universe with the potential for life. And damn if I don't look like our host.
I have
From my vantage point here on the moon, I have watched the planet Earth and witnessed the entire pageant of human history. Lately, I have learned to gaze beyond the veneer of the reality in which we live, and to peer into the alternate realities of the greater multiverse.
You offended our host.
Every significant event in history is fraught with potential. The potential to change the very course of history by its outcome. I thought our host was going off to put on hair.
That's what I was waiting for.
Top it.
Just put twiddles in your head.
Oh, this is the same damn thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I dislike repeating myself.
There we go. Now we're cooking with my guess.
At these critical junctures, reality itself diverges into two or more distinct worlds, each embracing a different course of history. By observing these realities where events had often other outcomes, I often gain insights into the reality in which I dwell. Today, I wish to share with you the most awe-inspiring alternate reality I've ever witnessed. A world in which you will learn. Bah! Enough of this super serious pseudoscientific claptrap. Let's have some fun for once. Let's do a whole book full of alternate unrealities.
Stuff with nightmares.
I mean, haven't you wondered, what if the Watcher were a stand-up comedian?
NFL?
Well, first of all, I think we should take a moment to say God bless Fred Hembeck.
Did you
Yes,
see
I agree.
color?
But Eric, bravo.
Men call me the Watcher, and only I know the difference. Yes, I'm here to find terms which have plagued philosophers for untold eons. No respect, I tell you. I am here to explain the difference between so-called imaginary stories and alternate reality stories. Heed well my words, for I have an appointment in the Kree galaxy in an hour, and hence won't be able to repeat myself. An imaginary story can proceed from any premise whatsoever, no matter how absurd, with no thought to how a given situation came about. As illustration, consider this. What if Reed Richards and his associates didn't take that ride through cosmic rays in Richards' experimental rocket ship, but instead sent earthly fruit in the Foursome's stead? In other words,
So, do the Marvel editors to today just have that one paragraph like posted everywhere in the office?
Or we could have just jumped right on into it.
what if the Fantastic Four were bananas?
Hey, this banana for the rocket ship, it burst into flames. It has become a fruit torch.
And this banana's become all lumpy and orange. It ain't a fruit no more. It's a thing.
My banana has vanished as if it were invisible. What about your banana, Reed? Has it changed in any amazing way?
So basically, this is one big dick joke right here.
Yes, it is.
Alrighty.
Though the concept has a certain appeal, get it? It is patently absurd. What if Odin were Peter Parker's uncle?
Base villain, how dare you try to burglarize the All-Father's earthly domain?
So long, Aunt May. Uncle Odin, I'm on my way to that Sullivan show. Uncle Odin around. I didn't even worry about crime and injustice. Said I can devote my time to the showbiz career.
But this story does not have a happy ending. In a few short years, the Ed Sullivan Show was off the air, throwing Spider-Man, Topo Digio, and a score of trained animals out of work.
Poor Topo Gigio.
Yeah.
What if Don Blake and Tony Stark were brothers?
Come on, give me back my walking stick so I could become Thor.
Not until you give me back my attaché case with my Iron Man armor in it.
If you don't give it back, I'm going to tell my father.
He's my father too, you know.
Ah, you're just adopted. You're no better than Loki.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you're not getting your can until you take that back.
Ah, come on.
He's adopted here too, jeez.
What if Aunt May were Ant-Man?
Aunt May?
Peter,
What are you doing here?
what are you doing here?
A family with as many bugs as this would soon move out of Forest Hills to take up residence in a roach motel.
Oh,
And what if Spider-Man married Spider-Woman?
You know, I was all set to marry Black Widow. But once I found out what she had in mind for the honeymoon, I canceled the engagement.
Okay, kids, for that, the joke is that Black Widows usually eat their mate.
yes, after they do the
Yes.
wild thing.
Wow. Whoa. Okay, next.
Is there a line above where the
No,
No.
there's
Okay. mere mortals though you may be, I think you get the idea. Now, on to alternate reality stories. These tales must proceed logically from an established event by showing a single variable and following its
consequences.
consequences. Never correct the Watcher,
I
even when he's wrong.
I will correct him.
But in the interests of fair play, the following examples of alternate reality stories are as absurd as any imaginary story. Any of these examples could have really happened. Just be thankful they didn't. What if Reed Richards took Postman Willie Lumpkin up on his offer to join the Fantastic Four?
I'm certainly glad you realize my ear wiggling could benefit your team, Mr. Richards.
I'm pleased to make you a member of the Fantastic Four. 5, Willie. Now maybe we'll get a decent postal service.
This was only the beginning. The Reed Richards of this reality was as stupid as the one you're familiar with is smart. Soon, just about everybody was accepted as a member of the team. Ludicrous abilities, such as a voracious appetite, were the standard qualifications.
Cake eaters, too.
All right, okay.
What if Captain America chose to remain nomad, the man without a country, instead of taking back the identity of the Star-Spangled Avenger as he did in the established reality?
What? Reprints again?
Okay, did the Nomad books not sell well? Is that what we're saying?
Probably not. Probably not.
All right.
What if, at some point, Rick Jones decided to leave Captain Marvel in the negative zone, never to return to Earth again?
Mary Beth, what say we slip away to somewhere more private?
Gosh, Rick, I don't know. Every time we make out, I have the eeriest feeling that we're being watched.
Not by me this time. What if Nick Fury had to wear an eye patch on his right eye instead of his left eye?
Dad blamed alternate reality. Now all those MFDs are useless.
And he would have had to leave TLC. Now, friends, you too know the difference. Just remember, in any reality, comic book stories are imaginary. So says the Watcher. My last name is on point.
So did he burn down S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters?
Yeah, snap on your leathers and hop on your scoots, bros. You all know the tragic story of Johnny Blaze, cursed by the Lord of Hades. The former stunt rider must share his very existence, his mortal soul, with a hell-spawned spirit of vengeance, but...
LK, you want to take the first?
Sure.
What if Ghost Rider had possessed someone else? Ghost Grandpa. Nice.
Get me my warm milk now, or suffer the eternal torments of the damned.
Only in general importance.
Ghost Skater.
Beware, mortals. I am sworn to harass the evil, punish the guilty, and most important of all, to make certain that Disco is really dead.
Yes.
Ghost Baby.
I will hunt vengeance after our friends sorry to chase me.
Mr. Mans.
What if everyone who'd ever been an Avenger had remained an Avenger?
The emergency call was for but a candy store holdup. Verily, I say, any one of us could...
Forget it, Thor. We work as a team.
You're right, Wasp. I'll sound the call to arms.
No, Iron Man, not that. Don't say.
Don't say what, Ant-Man? Avengers assemble?
Some people never learn.
The call to arms, there shall be the Black Panther heeded.
That's
Come on, old web slinger in.
Likewise, the Scarlet Witch.
Giant Man to the rescue!
Oh, the joy of battle doth await Hercules. I love it.
Zounds.
Here I come to save the day.
That reminds me, a nice juicy mousy would taste great right now.
She's doing
Okay.
what, like,
That is a terrible Tigra drawn. Why does she have a normal head?
she's
I
wearing
know, right?
cosplaying.
Occasionally they just mess up like that, I guess.
That's a bad coloring.
El,
Quicksilver will be the first to engage the foe. Hey, who is it, by the by?
What about the Vision?
Oh well.
let the miscreants beware the villain. The Vision. Okay, I am. We're out.
Hulk will smash whatever.
My word, I'll need 200 gallons of tea and 678 scones. Watermelon cantaloupe, watermelon cantaloupe. By the way, this is a theater thing where people are just mumbling weird words to make it sound like a crowd. And by the way, they still messed up Tiger's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still did.
'Tis decided then.
Let's go.
And okay.
And so,
Charge! That is
Thunder! Thunder!
L.
Oh, somehow I think we're doing all this wrong.
Forsooth. What if? Okay,
It's
go ahead.
more visual.
one.
Ah, there we go.
Oh.
What if him had married her?
Him, her, them, Bartholomew.
That's
Yay.
the best one. That's the best.
That is so
Water lines.
stupid. Ah,
What if Black Bolt got the hiccups?
No,
Oh man, that poor dog.
waiting on their purse.
yeah.
Atomized.
What if Galactus ate the Earth?
Burp.
Okay, these are silly. All right.
Well, I love that Mark Grunwald got a writing credit for
I know, right?
page.
Who wants to play Kazar and who wants to play the Tiger?
I'll play the tiger.
Alrighty. Okay.
Yeah, sure, I'll play Kazar.
Alrighty.
What if Kazar were a middle-aged accountant instead of a savage?
It fits you, not me.
Kazar, Lord of the Savage Land. Kazar, strong like Mastodon. Kazar, fast like Longtail.
Kazar, not too bright.
But Kazar, sick of scraping face off with dull stone knife. What can Kazar do?
Toward the jungle.
And so, a short time later,
Ow! Kazar, not like this.
Zap,
Hey, that's smart.
zap.
Hey, bud, you want to turn down the juice a little? I think it's going right to my frontal lobes. Thanks, Doc. Now I'll never have to shave again.
Viburnum.
Honest, Doc. That stuff more than pays for the treatment. Strange. Suddenly the idea of whacking a saurian just doesn't interest me.
is that what they call it in the Savage Land?
Eh? What's this?
Be a certified public accountant by mail. Write for information, and in just a few short weeks, you can be part of the exciting world of public accounting.
Now this is interesting.
And so, in just a few short weeks, back in the Savage Land,
Mail's in. Goody goody gumdrops.
Not that I'm finicky, but I liked him better as a savage.
Zabu, it's my diploma, and they even sent me a nice tie. You know what this means?
Formal lecturing tours?
We're nice mans.
I'm a real person, human being now. A real person. Audits, tax schedules, depreciation.
Oh, murder.
I can open a small business, get some accounts, and be somebody in this place. It's wonderful. I can subscribe to Fortune and the Wall Street Journal and...
And you think loves comics?
Yes. Where we
What
hire
if-
for nothing.
the Hulk were yellow.
Bah! Hulk may be yellow, but Hulk not chicken. Hulk's still the strongest one of all. And make this comic book worth $30 for 2 weeks.
What if the Invisible Girl dyed her hair?
Only my hairdresser would know for sure.
Wow, that's a 1970s joke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want this one.
Hey, Zach isn't here.
Zach's trip to Fantasy Island.
I know, right?
What if Power Man were white?
Hug the wall, sucker. Luke Cage is one funky honky.
And notice how neither the writer nor the artist wanted to take credit for this.
I know, right? Writer script stories and
Mixed all.
they're like, no.
We're not touching this one.
He doesn't look white enough though. He still looks. He's not as dark as he normally is. But in some of the panels, you see him. He does look
Yeah.
mixed.
It doesn't matter what I say at this point because we were shut down one panel ago. But in case we weren't, What if the thing were blue?
It's slobbering time.
Am I blue?
What if Captain Marvel hadn't died?
Yes.
Oh,
want that.
okay, Venkman's got it.
No, I was like, what? Gosh, I feel great. Nothing much going on in the universe. Guess I'll just fly a couple rings around Saturn and call it a day.
Phoenix still lived.
Golly, Scott. Life sure has been wonderful since I shook off the curse of Dark Phoenix. Want to take in a movie?
And at this point, no. Sure,
Well-
let's catch ordinary people again, Gene.
Wow, dated reference.
Elektra had survived.
Phew. I was lucky to get away in one piece after that encounter with Bullseye.
Oh my God. I was the same before we.
I think I'd better give up my life of crime and adventures and go straight. Maybe I'll get married or something.
What were you two saying?
I was gonna say with the Captain Marvel thing, if he never would have got cancer, we never would have got freaking Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel.
Probably not. No.
Yeah. Well, and I was going to say too. At this point, Jean was still dead, right?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes.
But yeah, this is gonna be her.
Yeah, that was the whole
Yeah,
thing.
she
What
was,
if
she was
still
still
alive?
like Generalissimo Franco.
Electra's gonna get married to Daredevil.
Alrighty, here we go. Looks like Fun Watcher here.
Oh boy, here we go.
In your reality, singer Allison Blair uses her mutant ability to transduce sound into light to enhance her stage act. But what if she had gone into another branch of entertainment?
Is that your George Burns?
No.
Oh, he's got the cigar. That's what I was saying.
Oh, here we go.
What if Dazzler had become a stand-up comedian instead of a singer?
Much better.
Okay, lady, you wouldn't sign with our boss's talent agency. Now we're gonna fix it so you never tell another joke. Okay, why isn't it not going? Okay, there we go.
They're gonna trash me unless a guy walked up to me and said he hadn't had a bite in weeks, so I bit him.
Ow!
Okay.
My plan's working. As soon as I keep them laughing, as long as I keep them laughing, provide me with sound to transduce in the light, I'll be okay. My brother-in-law asked to borrow $10 until payday. I said, when's that? He said, you ought to know. You're the one who's working.
God, this sucks. I am now convinced Danny Fingeroth had it the easiest. Take a loud, good lord.
Take the lactus fees. I've got him on the run, but I can't lay up. Can't lay an egg because if I flop, I die. Say, did you hear the one about?
Oh goodness. So hold on, let's
She's
take a little
funnier
break.
than
What do we-
most modern female comedians.
Yeah, that's true. Is Tiger wearing a costume instead of being a Catwoman? Was Omar Harris's question. I know, right? I've seen a couple of 1970s where the coloring was off. There's one where Spider-Man has flesh color instead of blue. That Jerry Smith saying that Power Man thing isn't racist at all.
No.
Rhaegar said Venkman sounds just like I imagine Captain Marvel would sound. Finally, a good book review, says Chris Bolton. There was a what if Captain Marvel had lived. Well, there was actually, yeah. They ended up doing that one. Sure, let's go on a date with a human who destroyed the whole solar system. Yeah, they were kind of in love during that. Looks like comic has double meaning in this book. Yes, there we go. That's the freaking dad jokes we're looking for. All righty, Eric.
Yeah. Well, and let's just say that Scott has never exactly had good taste in women.
Okay, yeah.
He just likes gingers. Thank God they don't get grease pops.
Well, I'll just say that it would appear that the thugs that appeared at the beginning of the Dazzler sketch had threatened the Marvel writers right before page 1 of this book. Once upon a time, a certain comics company was talked into producing a simpler version of their magazine for younger readers. This leads one to wonder what happened in an alternate reality where said company was encouraged to appeal to a somewhat different sort of audience. In other words,
This one's good.
It's gonna be a giveaway. Ooh,
what if Marvel Comics and the National Endowment for the Arts presents
I want this.
Spidey intellectual stories?
wouldn't let me have Luke Cage.
Oh, go on ahead then. You got this.
Bill Moyers says stimulating.
Whoa, go back up.
It went something like this.
All right.
At last, I've eliminated all the unknown factors from my calculations. Victory is but seconds away. Wait, is this supposed to be Peter Parker?
No,
No, this is the Mad Thinker.
That's
Oh,
my
you
thing.
can take it.
Okay, I'll take
Come on,
it.
Okay. At last, I have eliminated all unknown factors from my calculations. Victory is but seconds away. My plan has better than a 99.999999% chance of success.
Yeah, Sharpie.
You missed a 9.
9.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Suddenly, crashing through the Elizabethan-style leaded glass window.
Ooh,
Thank.
that's you, Vic. 'Cause that's Spidey.
Well, at least you do recognize the possibility, however slight, of failure.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yes.
It's Roger's turn. Oh, this. Don't tell me that you're surprised by my timely entrance, Mad Thinker.
Of course not. My analysis systems alerted me to the possibility of your arrival at this time. 79.347% in case you're interested.
Spare me the mathematics, Thinker. I assume you agree that my presence is enough to upset your plans.
Not at all. The most you could cause is a minor setback. It is my destiny to reign over the entire Earth.
No doubt you've calculated that as well. But just how you are going to carry out this destiny, if I could... You've got this line up there.
That's it. You got it. Through fear.
Fear of what? Fear, but what of love?
Bah, it's better by far to be feared than loved.
How? Okay, Narnia.
Machiavellian.
That might be the greatest punchline ever. Okay, let's wait until the freaking. I hate the fact that they cover up the words.
It's because your mouse keeps going off there, I think.
Yeah,
Keep your mouse away from there in the middle.
I'm trying.
Yeah. And that's Spidey talking at the start too.
Yeah.
Don't. What if?
Don't worry. Basic error. Something.
No.
Don't you see the basic error in your?
Don't you see the basic error of your approach, Thinker? Your life's
Work.
is being computed from incorrect data. Surely even a man as mad as you must agree with Spinoza that man is a social animal.
That one.
Yes, but
Definitely gets.
Love, after all, is the soul of a genius, and you are a genius, aren't you?
most certainly.
Click
Come
on
on, it
page
wasn't like this before.
Then you must have love by inference, and that is the ruination of your plans.
Click in the
You
middle
are
of the page.
correct.
Right at the top. You're-
You are correct, Spider-Man. Your logic has defeated me.
Yeah, we can't read into this. So
No,
Naturally.
no.
there it goes.
Yeah.
Naturally, as Hedgehog wrote to him who
For a select audience, to be sure. What if Willie Lumpkin were herald to Galactus?
General Mortis.
Have a nice day, folks. Dear Earthlings, your planet will be eaten tomorrow. Sincerely, Galactus.
How?
What if Ghost Rider owned a fast food franchise?
Have it my way, or else.
Because our burgers taste like hell.
See them
So burgers with cheese with ashes. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What were brimstone burgers with cheese with ashes? Yep.
Everything.
What if all the superheroes who now live in New York City moved to Toledo, Ohio?
You're up, Vank.
So what do you want to do tonight, Cap?
I don't know, Spidey. What do you want to do?
super villains destroyed Manhattan Island. It was easy.
Yeah,
to-
the
just
paper. It's just basically about how there's nothing to do in Toledo, Ohio.
It's like
Super
Friends.
villains destroy Manhattan Island, North High Beach Central. Yes, there you go.
Like,
It was easy, says Dr. Doom.
I am the Watcher, and it is my duty to watch what transpires across the myriad realities similar to your own. And yet, in each of these realities exists a counterpart to myself with the same responsibility. So I must ask, What if the watchers in all the realities got together and watched watchers watching watchers watching watchers? What?
You missed the watching watchers.
Watching
Oh,
watchers.
And there we go. Okay,
shoot,
so
Mr. Nye.
You just use your keyboard to scroll through. Just keep moving on mouse. It might work better.
it's you, man.
Be very, very quiet. I'm watching rabbits.
All right, there's a T-shirt here, by the way.
Mr. Spielberg?
Oh,
Mary Jo Duffy did this one.
I like the end of it. Look at the very end.
Yeah, he's like, quit, Terry.
He's like, I quit.
Yeah.
Canine Comics Group. What if Howard the Duck formed his own super team?
I think Maranya gets this one.
Oh, come on. I don't think there's anything really saying it.
Truly one of the oddest alternate realities I've ever encountered. In fact, I find the entire concept downright crazy.
You see what they
See
did
what they
there?
did there?
Captain Carrot.
DC, yep. Okay.
Animals or whatever, assemble.
Now, I would read that book. Lockjaw, Dragon
Well,
Man.
let's
There
see.
was-
Didn't they already come out with a Super Pets book? And then, of
Wasn't
course,
that
I mean,
Pet
you
Avengers?
have-
No, the Pet Avengers. The Pet Avengers.
Yeah.
That was actually really good.
yeah.
Hey,
And then, of course, I
Trusty.
mean, what's funny is they also, later on they come out with Spider Ham. So,
Yeah.
So they've done it.
I think his shoes, man. They put his feet.
They put shoes on his duck feet.
Yeah, they actually have like the little web, the duck thing.
duck bills. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fact that the reading software makes you go
Oh,
straight on into
Danny O'Neill.
What if Thor had a Swedish
Oh,
accent?
dear Lord.
Just you wait, Loki. You ban get a bit and you don't forget ski.
Oh, dear Lord.
That was so horrible.
I
You're
stand he is holy.
You predicted here, Loki.
What if Cyclops
Oh, ears.
energy beams came out of his ears?
If I take these ruby quartz earmuffs off for even an instant, my power will be out of control.
What if Wonder Man were a woman and Power Man were a girl?
Dear Marvel, our lawyers advise you not to print this gag. Would love your distinguished competition.
That is the only time the red and green outfit looks good.
I would still read that with Power Woman.
I
As
must.
someone-
Sweet Christmas.
The Watcher takes offense to what you said.
The Watcher can eat hot death.
Okay,
Oh,
we
how
missed-
cool! In our what? Nope. In our world, he was the king of a lost race, a mighty being who, due to the power of his voice, dared not speak. But in an alternate reality, he and his family left their great refuge to seek their fortunes in the outside world as rock musicians.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Wait, is oh goodness gracious, is he playing a banjo?
That's Gorgon. Yeah, it's actually kind of a weird guitar thingy.
Yeah.
I can't get no.
Ow!
Mick Jagger. Oh,
That's painful.
What if Black Bolt were a rock star? I'd like to think he would have sounded a little better than he just did.
Really? For sure. Bolt, I love you, Bolt.
Look at this still thing here.
Too much.
Do I really have to spell this one out for you?
At every concert, he'd bring down the house.
Ah.
I'll take this one.
What if Daredevil were deaf instead of blind?
Well, Moda, you lousy. Ugh.
Get him. Get him.
Eh? What's that? You gotta speak up.
Here. He's over here.
Yep, the man without beard. That's me. I want information. Who's going to talk first?
Me. I'll give up. I'll tell you everything.
Stop mumbling. Speak up. Talk.
But I'm trying. Oh!
I love this is Frank Miller, too.
I was about to say, this is like the lost Frank Miller page. So
Yeah.
God.
I wonder if we can find it actually in his run and they just took it and
Or a different thing, and then he just redid it.
Yeah.
In a reality far, far away, and the farther away the better, these courageous humanoids work diligently behind the scenes, producing the greatest comic books in the known universes. What if the Marvel production crew existed in this reality?
The above was a paid political announcement sponsored by Tom DeFalco Graft and Sourball Fund.
Ron Zalmy, production supervisor, compulsive doodler, doodles at weddings and bar mitzvahs, aspiring tattoo artist, and child photographer. That is
Whoa.
photographer. Joe Albello, crazy magazine art director, sells advertising space on dirty windshields, converts roach motels into condominiums, sells jelly donuts to minors. Rob Caracello, photostat operator, stand-up comic in fast food restaurants, stand-in for stuntman, answers mail for junk food manufacturers. Anybody else want to take one, or should I keep going?
Really, lettering
I'll take the women if they.
role model for aspiring juvenile delinquents, actor in Old Spice commercials, cabin boy on board Staten Island Ferry. Wow.
Bob. Okay, go on ahead, LK.
But
Professional fly breeder has world's largest collection of tacky Hawaiian shirts.
Barry Shapiro, magazine production, consultant to deli chain, extra in light beer commercials, middleman for scrap metal dealer.
I should have done that one.
Rick Parker, lettering corrections, vagrant, sleeps on back seats of used cars, prize lost, heel plates, from city streets for sale to scrap metal dealer.
Danny Crespi, production manager, professional warrior, ulcer candidate, universal sympathizer, specialty high stress companionship.
Nora Macklin. Yes, women actually did exist back then. Magazine design, caviar taster, art patron, flower arrangement by appointment.
Mori something-a-moto.
Mashinamoto?
The freaking thing did that. The paste up letter columns, handwriting analysis, channels donations from charitable institutions to needy individuals, runs BB guns to warring youth gangs.
No.
Elliot Brown, typesetter, designs and builds giant telescopes, armchair astronomers. Runs an apartment referral service for peeping toms.
Harry Candelario, photostat operator, guardian angel impersonator, runs senior citizen escort service, road tests wheelbarrows for manufacturer.
He actually does look like that one angel leader.
And not to be outdone, what if the Marvel editorial crew did too?
Denny O'Neill, editor, dresses salads formally, has a black belt in his closet, is one of the highest paid missmen for a mafia, likes green gelatin, once gave a dime loafer to a panhandler for a cup of coffee.
Mark Greenwald, editor, brushes teeth with cheese whiz, has lost the human race, works as smooth as a well-oiled salad, part-time bell clapper, is complex yet simple, and wore an antennae for his wedding reception.
Oh.
Jim Salicrep, editor, known to close friends as F. Scott Tissue, sells both seeds and grit for neat prizes. Wears deck shoes, wants a hurricane named after him, and has no cartilage.
Michael Carlin, assistant editor. Not really an assistant, but an incredible simulation, is into styrofoam underwear, has a pair of shoe tip wings, gleefully awaits puberty, and likes to drink lots of soda.
I wish we had pixelographer for that one. Louise Jones, editor, and the yes, female editors did exist, is really Nancy Drew. Wears her daughter's clothes, knows the difference between an alligator and a crocodile, can turn doorknobs with one hand, likes to drink from a dribble glass.
Don't throw the word out with one hand. She's not a real blonde. She can actually smart.
Bank.
Danny Figueroa, assistant editor, has delusions of adequacy, I guess, is called Bigfoot because he thinks there are 13 inches in a foot, wears water polo shirts, lost the rat race, denies being the bizarro Jim Salicrup, and is the bizarro Bob Beninsky.
Oh my god, the nose.
Okay.
Ralph Macchio, assistant editor, poses for pizza boxes and florist logos. Has a pool-shaped kidney. Uses his own feet as a back scratcher. Sings in the bathysphere. Also known as KD, or the Kiss of Death. Has survived a record 6 editors and is hard at work on number 7.
That's a Gil Kane shot.
Al Milgram, editor, resident volleyball inspector, often mistaken for Alan Funt, collects Argyle socks, likes his eggs sunny side down. Argyle rocks, okay. Likes his eggs sunny side down. Licensed to drive a hard bargain.
Ann Nocenti, assistant editor, whistles rap records, breeds hush puppies, enjoys reading woods, is the author of a diary, knows the formula for feline McNuggets, hey, and the dirty lyrics to the Brady Bunch theme song. Oh my god.
Bank.
Lance Tooks, assistant editor, can whistle in 6 different languages, is a stand-in for wildlife documentaries, hates crackers, several
Oh!
Are we
and likes to chew baseball cards.
Okay, let's not touch the crackers thing.
Okay, and yet another woman editor,
Mm-hmm.
Linda Grant, assistant editor, actually knows the second verse of Inagaya Davida, knows who's buried in Grant's tomb, invented imitation polyester, knits pot roasts, and collects record albums by famous pantomime artists.
And
Tom
Tom
DeFalco.
DeFalco. Oh,
Oh, that's you. You're right. It's you.
Tom DeFalco, editor. I edited this issue of What If, and I don't have to subject myself to this foolishness.
Writer Michael Carlin. Artists, their names have been withheld to protect the guilty.
What if Tony Stark had owned an auto plant instead of a weapons factory?
There's 2 Tony Starks. I want both of them, so I'll take this one here. Oh, okay.
We're sunk. It's the invincible limo man.
Okay. There's one later. Like, what if he gained weight or something like that?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that one.
What if Sue Storm had become the Thing?
Fantastic Four would have only lasted 10 issues.
Maybe.
Oh no,
What
I'll do
if
this one.
Moon Knight
Bank.
got all his identities mixed up?
Yeah, he has to do this one.
You call that a tip, you penny pinching scum? That's it.
No, there's more on that one. I thought there was more on that one.
No.
What if the Watcher grew? Oh, there.
That was it.
Nope, that's it.
What if the Watcher grew hair?
Eat.
Ah, goodness. All right.
Our topic today is what if Alpha Flight talked like TV Canadians?
Oh.
Bank.
Ah, good hand, do ya? Eh?
No, the topic is what if Sasquatch ate radioactive back bacon and lived, eh?
Oh, back over, back over, back.
Yeah, I can't get to the top of
no.
the thing.
Take off, you hose heads.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right. No way, you hoser. It's what if, like, Shaman got his powers from drinking a case of beer, eh?
Yeah, like, please don't you squeeze the shaman, eh? Duty, eh?
Oh, bad one, eh?
So do we need to explain this one to the audience?
We
might
will afterwards. You know what? Start it all over. I think this one deserves a little bit better here. All
Okay,
right, there. Go on ahead, Eric. We'll start with you.
Our topic today is what if Alpha Flight talked like TV Canadians, eh?
No.
Go ahead, do it, eh?
No, the topic is what if Sasquatch ate radioactive back bacon and lived, eh?
Oh, take off, you hoseheads.
Oh, no way, you hoser. It's what if, like, Shaman got his powers from drinking a case of beer, eh?
Yeah, like, please don't squeeze the shaman, eh? Who's it?
Oh, bad one, eh?
Well, that's all the time we have for today's topic. Good day, eh?
Yeah, good day.
Hey, I like that topic. Really bit, eh?
Like, yeah.
Okay, that was bad.
But yeah, if you do want to explain it, there was a
Ooh, White Tiger.
Yeah, it was what were their names?
Well, no, it started out with SCTV, and
Yeah.
there was a skit with Bob and Doug McKenzie,
Yep.
yes,
The McKenzie brothers,
with the Great
right?
White North, Rick
Yes.
Moranis and Dave Thomas,
yes.
that hit their highs with coming out with the movie called Strange Brew, which is
Yes.
one
Loved
of the great
it.
all-time classic.
Freaking funny as hell. All right, let's see. Eric auditioning for Lex Luthor. Ginger, I bet he got replaced. Okay. So Uatu, never mind. Didn't see
You
you.
got
Okay. So, Mike Carlin used to work at Marvel. Didn't know that. Adequizzi. I don't even get that. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Anna Sinte worked on X-Men book, right? I think. Yeah, she worked on the
X-Men.
Hates Crackers. Laugh. LOL. Says Trusty. Wow, that comment under Tooks would never make it past editorial today. Also, in a what if, she did become the Thing for a little bit. Sue Storm was played by Amy Schumer. I like that one.
Wait, what was Amy Schumer?
Yeah.
What? Oh, the Thing?
Yeah. Well, in that one comment was, I think, making fun of how Venkman said adequate.
Okay. Here we go.
Eric?
All you.
Everyone's a critic.
What if the Silver Surfer, White Tiger, Knight Rider, Iceman, and Moon Knight fought Wendigo in a snowstorm? Well, first, Zach would have the poster.
Well, this is it.
This is Zach's favorite.
Oh, dear Lord. Poor Zach.
Oh.
And that will teach him to not be here to defend himself.
That's right. I'll defend him.
And this is the one he'd skip.
You laughed as much as anybody.
I do, but I still will defend him. I still will defend him.
What if the Black Panther fought Shroud in a coal mine? I'm leaving that one alone, Zach.
Have fun.
There was words.
Okay, this is the one I thought there was more from Moon Knight. Here we go.
There was
What if Moon Knight had 3 different identities?
Okay. You
Whoa,
got this.
Yeah.
Bank.
At last, I really think I'm getting my head together. Fighting criminals is so relaxing compared to what I do in my civilian occupations.
Chuck Glickman, ruthless vermin exterminator who would kill any pestilence if the price was right.
Go ahead. Okay.
That's you.
That's
No,
you,
that's
man. You're Moon
Oh,
Knight.
it's me. Okay. I got you dead to rights, slime. Eat hot plastique.
Arr!
You got my money, lady? I don't work for free.
You horrible mercenary pig. My father was setting traps in the cellar, and you blew him up. He's dead. But I sense that beneath your icy exterior, you are a good, just man. So I will leave my comfortable home and travel the world with you so that we can napalm the scum of the earth together in righteous complacency.
Murray Bushbaum, who parlayed Glickman's ill-gotten gains into millions by shrewdly capitalizing on the growth market for rat fur coats.
Stick with me, Marlene, and I'll keep you in your rat furs and zircons. Hey, hoodlum, come back with my girlie's purse.
What you gonna do about it? Blow me to pieces with napalm?
If he only knew. Ned Coldguts, an editor for a major comic book company, who receives tips on criminal activities by associating with freelancers and other lower life forms.
Deadlines are just devices for editors to attempt to ruin artistic growth.
What if we're what for? And if not, why not?
Hey, you want to look at my stuff? I drew it all out of my head, really. Except the trees.
Can I ink the X-Men?
Oh, where's my plastique when I really need it?
What if King Conan
Oh,
were
Lord in
Bing
heaven.
Conan on the road to Hyboria on a storm-tossed slave ship?
Conan, that's the last time I listened to you about tropical cruises.
Relax, buddy boy. Smell that sea air? Ah.
Sierra, this is a monsoon. Hey, Conan, do they make flying fish 50 feet long?
Nonsense, Chester. It's just your imagination.
Well, I always did have a vivid imagination.
Gulp.
Later on a tropical island.
Well, looky here, Chester. These poor devils want to make us gods. Think of the gold, the girls, and the food.
Yeah, must have been this crazy COD delivery.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Chester. I think I hear wedding bells.
But Conan, I'm too young to get married. Hey, Conan, these guys have a funny idea about bachelor parties. Yow!
Hang on, pal. Just show them a few moves, but don't tire them out. That'll just make them mad.
How about if I lay down and play dead
You'll get your first Oscar.
and smack the out of Chris Rock for it? Now what do I do, Conan?
Come here, my dear. I know a little grotto where the head waiter's a friend of mine. Don't make me
Next.
get out my belt.
On the road to Samaria.
I like that.
Giant thunder. What?
What if Black Bolt hosted a television talk shows?
Aren't you going to ask me any questions?
Okay, that's funny.
What if Bruce Banner's pants didn't stretch when he became the Hulk?
Oops.
What if you went to the movies and had to sit behind the leader?
Down in front.
Yeah.
Gil Kane knows a little bit.
What if Aunt May was a superhero?
Yeah.
The invincible golden oldie,
I like that one.
the astonishing Ant and Antifreeze.
Well, we did get the golden oldie in that Marvel team up. I keep trying to sell. Nobody wants to buy.
Because it's not a first appearance.
With Iceman being gay, this has new meaning. I just got the I like this Bonka. That whole thing was taken off the Bing Crosby and
Bob Hope.
Bob Hope road musicals. That's why I played it a little bit higher up here. Yeah, so there you go.
Well, and Bing Crosby was a crooner.
Uh-oh, here we go.
And an abusive father, so he
Yes.
had everything.
Yes, he often got out the belt. I remember from a classic Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Crosby with his Minute Maid orange juice.
What'd your dad do? Oh, he just talks to us. And yeah, I remember that one.
Mr. Watch.
Okay. Anyway.
Back to the program.
What if Reed Richards had not invented unstable molecules?
Here we go.
It sure is hard to be respected scientist with your belly button showing.
All of me turns invisible, but Gypsy Rose Lee, I'm not.
Anyone, flame off! Anyone know where I can get asbestos jockey shorts?
Hot dogs.
Hey, had nipples. That's
Wow.
Okay, I don't know what this one is. Hey, Terry, look, it's the Watcher.
great, Roger. Now we can show them some of our special versions of an alternate realities, like we did in Marvel Superheroes. 103 and 104.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, this is good.
Here's one I've been wondering about. What if the Hulk married the She-Hulk?
Being a true child of the 50s, I think it would turn out something like this.
Oh boy, here we go.
I love She-Hulky.
No, honey, you can't be in the show. This is time I'm putting my foot down. Oops.
But Hulky, wah! Fred, I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to rent to green people.
Whoa, whoa, where'd that come from?
Oh, you
Oh
notice
my
that's the Baba Louie model
Oh, I don't know.
and little Hulky.
Okay.
Come on, Raj. You watch too much TV. Who can identify with a green conga drum player? I think it would be more like this.
The poor watcher, look.
She-Hulky. Oh, I'm sorry, that's you.
She-Hulky by Stern and Austin.
Bzzz.
Drawn in the style of Bonnie and Dagwood.
No.
Hulkwood, would you see who's at the door?
Bzzz. Good day, sir. Can I interest you in a yeesh? Perhaps I'd better speak to the little woman.
Yes?
I gotta get out of this trade and into something safer like Lion Tamer.
What?
The dogs they have.
Well, those are our ideas, Watcher, old pal.
Did you like him? Huh? Did you? Long-winded cuss, ain't he?
Someone know. What if it sufficed?
What if Norin Rad had not volunteered to become the Silver Surfer?
Wait, what? I don't get.
He says tatas.
Oh, Tata's in. Okay, I don't see it because my camera's in the way of that one.
What if Dazzler had decided to become a lawyer?
Oh, jeez. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, please release him. Let him go.
I love where the guys look at the skirt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Hold
Oh,
on. Oh yeah, okay, I see.
I got this one. I got this
yeah,
next one.
you dirties.
Check it, Holmes. What if Luke Cage had found the hammer of Thor?
Oh,
By the gleaming gates of funky Asgard, you suckers are gonna eat hammer.
Better than Jane Foster Thor.
Yes, it is.
Well, the gleaming glaze of funky Asgard. You
By the gleaming gates of funky Asgard, you suckers gonna eat hammer.
that's hammer time,
Okay, there we
man.
go. All right.
And it definitely doesn't matter what I say now because we took our one warning and spit on it.
We're
And now we're
fired.
gone.
Okay, we're
Now
gonna add
now-
Betsy into the rotation here. He's got next. All right,
Let,
he's
let,
got
let, him,
next.
let, him, let him be Mordo.
And it definitely doesn't matter what I say now.
But you got to turn off your.
Did it? Got it.
And
right.
here's one for you fans of
Legerdemain.
no, well, yeah, I would have had to seen it.
Yeah.
Imagine a world where there is no sorcery, and you'll know the answer to what if Doctor Strange played children's birthday parties?
It's for you, Dalton.
Moldo, what is the meaning of this?
I'm merely proving my superior magical skill with a new trick, sawing the ancient one in half.
Freaking Artie Johnson in the house
good,
here.
Good sport plea.
Not so fast, Mordo. I'll have the few tricks up my sleeves.
Strange! By the hoary hosts of Houdini, how?
You were easy to find, Mordo. Now let's see how well you do against the deadly doves of Dunigar.
Ah! They're worse than pigeons. I still have it out, Strange. A good magician always saves his best trick for last. Hocus pocus.
And he has a fun little
He's
fun
got a
back
fucking
there.
point.
Dormammu.
Al?
Okay,
No.
you want to take it?
I've looked forward to this moment for a long time, Doctor Strange. Pick a card, any card. Yeah, I know, Venk. That didn't sound an awful lot like Bruce Campbell there that you were channeling.
What if?
But before you go on, I do like Jerry Smith popping up in the chat every so often, going, "Well, that wasn't racist." Yes, it was. We understand that.
Yes.
Let's just say that Jerry and Zach would be fast friends.
Did I hear a boop?
What if Obnoxio the Clown fought crime?
Who cares? Sherlock Clown here, asking the question, what if Obnoxio the Clown fought crime? Elementary. Are you kidding? I mean, take a look.
The slasher's getting away.
Forget it. Come on, old timer. Where's my protection money? And how come my parents ain't striking terror in your heart?
Trust,
Oh, where was I taking?
Let's
Trusty.
Uh-oh. Web swinging ain't the way either. Heights make me nauseous.
Our old
puny
puny
soldiers
soldiers make Obnoxio Hulk even more obnoxious. Puny soldiers, puny mothers all wear army boots.
And your mother is beautiful.
Puny
She's a
mothers.
beautiful woman.
But being an Omnoxio Wolverine has got its advantages. I can open up a dozen six-packs at once.
As an obnoxious daredevil, I can eavesdrop on one punchlines all over town.
Who wants to fight crime when I can punch holes in mountains and step on trustees' lines?
This is Obnoxio the Watcher. All I watch are old TV sitcoms. So I don't know why I'm here or if this is the end.
Didn't you have an Obnoxio Clown book in your auction at least once?
Yeah, quite a couple of times.
Maybe
And-
this will make it sell if it didn't.
yeah, I know, right? It was like it was really tough. Okay, so there you go, Eric.
What if Daredevil could see?
Venk?
No way, man. I'm not going to fight those guys. They look dangerous.
What if Thor got a haircut?
Mother.
Donkeys.
Then it would be
Oh,
Thor
no.
Ragnarok.
What if Spider-Man had forgotten what he said earlier in this very issue and had married the Black Widow?
She's still good looking, though.
Yeah.
Teresa Russell?
Okay, here we go.
Millionaire playboy Tony Stark was a man under pressure.
Trusty,
no.
let Trusty read this one.
I want this one.
No, England
One
team.
that
Oh no, I'll lose a fortune. Back bacon futures are down 20%.
Eh?
Almost unconsciously, he began to seek relief in the satisfying fullness of food.
Dance? No, I'll just nibble.
What if Iron Man had an eating problem instead of a drinking
I
problem?
can see why he took this one.
But the problem and Tony Stark grew rapidly.
Tony, you've got to stop this self-destructive behavior.
Nonsense, Beth. I can quit anytime I want. Oh, waiter, I'll have a cow, please, medium rare, and a tab.
Ugh.
Eventually, Tony's obsession began to affect his alter ego, the invincible Iron Man.
The unicorn's on a rampage. I've got to stop him just as soon as I get in my pants on.
I love the crowbar.
Even modifying his suit of micro-circuited armor did little to ease the situation.
Up and away. I like the laces on it.
Wow,
It soon became obvious to all who knew him that Tony Stark was a man with a Twinkie on his back.
And these are probably like under 80 cents.
that's a
And
nice
who
parody.
knew?
That's a nice
And who
parody of
knew?
the cover too.
And who knew decades later that Mariko Tamaki and the rest of the modern writers would, basically copy that?
What if Dr. Doom had a sense of humor?
But seriously, folks.
Jack.
Today's secret word is Latveria.
Okay, nope, we're doing that one again. No, it's all you, Trusty.
What? But seriously, folks.
Say the magic word.
I like that one. I like the way you read it.
What if Galactus needed quick cash?
Ouch.
That's my best offer. The price of silver has been going down.
What will happen when Stan Lee reads this issue?
You're all fired.
Trust
Enough said.
Let's Trusty.
Let's take two and give us the man bottom. What
You're
will
all
happen
fired. Enough said.
Let me intro you.
Sorry.
What
Yeah.
will?
Take 3.
How about take 4, 5? What will happen when Stan Lee reads this issue?
You're all fired. Enough said.
Wow.
Alrighty, there
That's
you
Can I
go.
get Excelsior?
That's
Good job, sir.
that's scary. That's scary.
Can I get an Excelsior?
Excelsior.
I feel like the ghost of Stan Lee is in the room with us.
I do too.
I know that was a
thought it
good
would be
reading.
fun.
There you go. Okay, gang, this is What If number 34. I've read it many, many times. What the hell bald cap were you wearing?
I love it. He hates
Hey.
criminals.
Do not mock us, sir.
Oh yeah,
Do not mock us. People with hair being bald,
yeah.
And if you got a full-
I liked your eye scratch, by the way, E.
Cheers, I got the same waist as my pants.
All right, people who are naturally bald, we find you people who have hair and yet shave your head. That's offensive.
Rumor has it,
Freaking offensive.
out here and never had.
So, to whom for which this was the first time reading?
I've seen parts. I've seen the Wonder Man or Wonder Woman.
I actually had this back in the day.
Yeah, me too.
And
Many
Hendrix,
times, actually.
compared to what's out there now, I guess this is the best Iron Man.
You know, I'm surprised they never did a Luke Cage script at all or book.
Oh wow, some of those Luke Cages. Woo!
Well, yeah, that is kind of funny. That is, and by the way, somebody was mentioning it's like we never talked to a black guy before. I forget who said that, but I thought it was kind of funny because that's kind of how they wrote black people in the 1970s. It really was. It was a whole bunch of white writers, and then they would write them. I guess they were liberals, so they wanted to make sure that they wrote them properly and what they saw on TV. I guess I don't know. But you had a lot of that jive turkey writing back at the time. But no, that was kind of fun. I wanted to do something like that.
It was like Hollywood Shuffle. You remember that movie?
Yes.
I feel like we need to read more Power Man books.
Read the what? Power Man?
Yeah, more Power Man. So we get his channel canceled.
Well, we'll have to. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not getting my channel canceled, but I'm fine with reading Power Man.
Power Man was actually pretty good.
At the freaking beginning of every gosh darn show, I say, if you want to come on and do something with us here, just have a decent mic and join. So nobody has any right to complain. If you think, oh my, which by the way, we did when we did the Black Lightning, we did get a couple of comments about Frugal's reading.
Oh man.
Well, if you're a black guy and you want to come on, you think because we're white we're doing it wrong, jump in.
If you,
it's not a challenge, it's an invitation. Come on in.
But if you were complaining about his reading, you're not going to join us anyway.
Yeah, probably so because
because you are a complete progressive that thinks that everything has to be segregated in their little boxes. So
it was fun times though.
I remember we read one without Engelteam. We read the Power Man thing, and
I
read Luke Cage, and Rhaegar is like, he's like, wow, you saw you're from North Carolina. I was like, I'm just doing the Will Smith thing, the way he talks.
No, don't do the Will Smith thing here.
Oh, by the way, Rhaegar, a jive turkey is a turkey that can dance. I'm gonna stick with that story. I don't know.
it's like dynamite.
Yeah.
I honestly wanted to. I wanted to do a comedy book tonight, and it was The Ambush Bug, or Amazing Man.
Yeah.
And it still might be. I don't know what we're doing this month.
Moon
Knight. We were gonna do all of the personalities of Moon Knight, and I gotta tell you, nothing can suck your desire for a Moon Knight comic book or anything out of your soul so quickly as that TV show. What a missed opportunity that was. But that's for a whole other review.
Yes. If we want to do a review of it after this, we can come back and do it.
So we could, actually. But...
Question for the panel.
Okay. Did
you think that the humor in the second half of that What If was stronger than the first half?
Yeah, it kind of was.
Well, yeah, it's the first one was a lot of one-liners.
Yeah.
And I think they could stretch out to a little bit more jokes, and some of my favorite stuff were the ones where you're supposed to be smart enough to get it. The Mad Thinker talking to Spider-Man is supposed to be an intellectual story.
Yeah.
That to me is funny shit because it's just like, wait, what's going on here? Or the Khazar thing where he becomes
like the second, like even the one-liners. What was the one? the what if Black Bolt had been a talk show host?
Yeah.
That was a one-liner. That was legitimately funny.
Yeah, that to me that's one of those jokes where you got to think about it a little bit. And
I guess my favorite one is I want more of this. I want Power Man as Thor.
You want Power Man as Thor?
Yeah. I was just gonna say Eric liked the second half more because he's old enough to get the references.
Oh, that could be also.
And so am I. So
He likes Bing Crosby and Bob Hope.
Anytime I get to see classic,
raise your hand if you've seen any of the road pictures.
Yeah. Trusty's way too young.
Hey, my boy.
Yeah.
How about a little Minute Maid orange juice?
We get it. You do voices. Damn. Why are you not here every freaking time? Yeah.
Actually, Sam Lee back in the day was writing for he was writing up for his audience. He was not writing down to the kids like supposedly DC was at the time. And he got a lot of pushback. But he said, it's like, good, these kids aren't good at understanding words. Well, I'll make them find a dictionary. So he did actually write very intelligently in the mainline books. So the one with the really intelligent, that was not that far of a stretch.
No, it wasn't. And I got a lot of my vocabulary from Marvel supervillains.
It's kind of funny to laugh at, but the thing is, I taught my daughters how to read with comics.
Yeah.
No,
the Impact comics, and then I just kind of, as they got older, shifted them over to stuff like Zatanna Comics, Power Girl, all the female superheroes, She-Hulk, and so forth. And then they were like, "Yeah, screw this manga."
Yeah, I used to read Power Pack to my kids.
So, Breen, can you recommend a few good books there for VENKMAN?
For what?
For what?
To help him improve his vocabulary.
Vocabulary? Maybe. You can't tell that joke if you're going to screw up the word vocabulary.
Yeah, I know. It fell out at the end.
That was intentional.
Maybe Goofus and Gallant from Highlight.
Oh, there you go. Highlight.
You're just trying to belittle me.
All righty. You know what? I don't know. I still might put these guys through the Amazing Man story next week, guys.
Well, Zach isn't here, so you're next in line because you're next youngest.
I did like the team up, so